Hey y'all, my name is Jazz. In today's video, I am doing some general yard work in preparation of getting planting in a couple weeks. First, I gotta get rid of some of these dandelion stalks so that I can mow. See, this stuff has really soft stalks. But too firm for the weed eater. But super easy to
Slice that knife through it.
yeah, just like butter.
I wonder if you could eat those.
Probably, because I think it's dandelion.
Yeah, that's what
But
I
I'm
was
not
thinking.
gonna.
That's sad. Now that I know that dandelions could do that.
Yeah, this is what happens when you just let them go. Yeah, I currently have a dandelion in my front yard that has hit about 5 feet tall. But yeah, dandelions are food, and their stalks are very soft. I don't like it when they stop that close to the house. Like, uh-oh, are all my neighbors okay? Yeah, I have several very elderly neighbors, so I do worry about them when ambulances and sirens stop so close. So much of it.
Whose fault is that?
I don't know.
Wasn't me.
Some lady who spent the entirety of her time living here neglecting this backyard. Yeah, that'd be me. And I'm pretty sure this is wild carrot. Little white roots. And this looks like carrot leaf.
Dang, you're just gonna rip it
It is
up.
all over the yard.
You got perennials already, Mom.
I know, but it's not the ones I want. It's wild stuff that's not all that edible.
The dandelions are perfectly edible.
Are you about to start coming out here and plucking it for a salad?
I honestly didn't realize it was an option. We got a bag full of salad right there with some
With a bunch of sticky willy in it.
Yeah, with sticky willy all over it.
That was very handy.
Yeah. Okay.
All right then.
Just don't forget it there.
Okay, I will. And I did. It's still out in my yard. So much dandelion. I got that corner cleared out just to not go back out there. Then we started getting a whole bunch of rain. So now it's all overgrown again. And I'm going to have to get out there with my husband and chop it all back down. Gotta clear the space there so the morning glory will grow up.
It's a workout.
It is. I was so sore after doing the sticky willy last week.
Yeah.
So sore. I wasn't so sore after this bout of weeding. Getting all that exercise in this spring. I really need to up my stamina so that I can garden longer. Right now I can do about an hour at a time before I get worn out and have to stop. Yeah, I tried to plant garlic out here one year without realizing that you plant garlic in the fall, and clearly it didn't work because I didn't plant it right. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, baby gardener.
Yeah. I mean, that was ages ago, too. Yeah, that's what I had all them rocks there for, was to be a raised, well, not a raised bed, I guess, but just like a gardening bed, because that corner right there gets a whole lot of light. But, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing, and I planted a whole bunch of garlic out there, and it never grew. Not a single clove of it grew. I'm honestly surprised it hasn't just decided out of nowhere to pop up. You know how things go. Okay, that's it for that.
Just in case.
Me.
Me. Bitch, if you want to fight me, just say it.
I got the zip ties.
Do I need to help?
I don't know yet.
Okay, let me
We'll
know.
see. It depends on how bad this wind makes this job difficult.
It has been a windy day.
It has been a windy day. Let's see. Probably don't want it too much taller than that. Probably should have just taken these with me.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, that's going to be a lot of back and forth.
Yep. No, I don't need such big ones
For the rest of it.
for most of it, unless
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably attach a few to the poles,
Yeah.
in which case the longer
You
ones
should
will
probably do that first so you can gauge where to put the other ones.
Good call.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
No. Suddenly I'm not.
Suddenly I just don't know.
Can't tell. Might have to move a little to the left.
What?
I'm just kidding.
You know what? You're
What?
Rude. You're rude.
Get over it.
I can't.
Gonna have to.
I don't know how. So what I'm trying to do here is build a fence, or well, sort of a fence for my morning glories to climb up. I want to kind of create a bit of a natural barrier between me and the alleyway. That way I can be out in my garden and not have to worry about people wandering by and seeing me do stuff out here. Just a little bit of a privacy fence for the spring and, well, for the summer, once the morning glories get tall enough. Later on, I will end up putting some twine across each of them.
I hope it's really pretty when it's done.
I hope so too. That is the goal.
Yeah.
I need one more right here,
Yeah.
and at least one more in between those two. You think one here, one there?
No.
Much like the planting of the morning glories, it's not going to be super scientifical.
Try not to get ants on you.
Let me just. What is that?
Maybe that should be your first one.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what to even attach it to. I may just have to abandon that idea. Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm going to get anything in there.
Okay.
It's pretty dense, and at that point,
It's already being taken over by honeysuckle anyway.
yeah, I mean, the honeysuckles. As I was saying, I will string twine in between the stakes in order to give the morning glory something to climb up.
Oh, there's that.
There's that.
How much of those do you have left? You might be able to put 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah. I was just like, maybe
a couple of more, but I think that'll be fine.
I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, once we get the twine strung up, that'll probably be a task for a different day, though. All right, on to getting some of this grass killed off. Yeah, this did a great job of,
Yeah. Good job, Mom.
hey.
What a waste of time that was, huh?
Yeah. I did get some better landscape fabric, and I will do I just didn't have enough landscape fabric, and this was the result. Probably didn't help there wasn't nearly enough staples to hold it all down. Because some spots don't really have a lot of stuff in it, and then other spots have a ton of grass and stuff. So now let's see how far I can get. And I didn't get very far. I'm done. Lordy, what did I get myself into? We're gonna have to rethink this. There's no way I'm digging this all up with a shovel without your dad's help. Let's see, can we travel back in time and do it right?
Right. Yeah, it's too late for that.
Yes, 100%. We can plant around the hay. I'm trying to think how best to do this without killing myself.
Pluck the weeds, put it on top.
I mean, some of it's just straight up grass, man.
Isn't that what hay is?
Well, yeah. This is probably grass from the yard, not the hay.
We don't know that.
But, I mean, to be honest, you're right, I don't know that. I think it was from the hay. Honestly, this is way too easy to be pulling up. It may just be the hay.
Yeah, because you didn't put down any landscaping fabric.
I didn't put down any landscaping fabric. I used hay straight from the field, so there's probably seed in it. Feeding animals over the winter more than anything, so
yeah,
wasn't intended for gardening.
Well, now you know, if you want to make grass.
Well, I think I may try planting ground cover like rye or something along those lines. An over the winter crop. Something to put some nutrients back in the soil.
Rye bread's not that great though.
Well, I'm not planning on eating it. You chop it down when its life cycle's over.
Yeah.
And lay it down as mulch, and it adds nutrients back in.
I see.
So, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it over here. Let's be real. Now I just gotta figure out what I want to plant in here. That's what that journal I'm making's for. Yes, once I get to actually planting, I'll show you guys my journal that I've got. So now what I'm going to do is lay down my new landscape fabric. I have plenty of staples now, and I'm going to do it tighter and with better coverage. And kill off some of that grass. And then tuck the edges up underneath the posts to hold down the fabric better. Plus it just looks tidier. And it works pretty well. I just went back there today, 2 weeks or so later after this was filmed, and messed with it some more. I killed off a lot of that grass and it looked a lot better. So this was worth it. It's nice that it's warm again, but it's hot out here.
Yep.
Last bit. And then this one will be redone done. And then when it's time to plant, I'll just make holes where I need to put plants. That's probably what I'll do for the watermelon and pumpkin patch, is I'll lay down a strip, put down the cardboard, or should I do it the other way around? Cardboard, landscape fabric, soil, and I'll probably landscape fabric the soil.
Okay.
So that new weeds won't blow into the fresh soil. So I got 5 bags of soil out there for this project.
Yeah.
And this week for groceries, compost is on the list. So I'll probably end up having to pull this back, throw down some compost, put it back, but different project, different day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once this is all laid out, it's so much easier just to pull it back, do what I need to do underneath it, and put it back where it is than what I'm doing here today. Except I think this one I'm going to do side to side because I'm trying to avoid the garlic. Yeah, you can tell we were running low on staples. There's not nearly as many as should have been. Yeah, I should have done it like that in the first place.
Yeah. Lessons learned and all that.
Yep. Also should not have cheaped out on my landscape fabric. You get what you pay for, people. You get what you pay for. Don't cheap out on stuff. Yeah, look how much grass. That was all covered by landscape fabric, and look how much grass grew up, because that stuff is so thin. The new stuff is nice and thick and dark, and killed off all that stuff. Thankfully, that was all very easy to pull up because it was just in the hay. That's why I think that just grew up out of the hay. I'm very excited that the blueberry is blooming.
Yeah. Seems to be happier there.
Yeah, considering I now have flowers, I have leaves. It's definitely
Doing stuff.
It's doing stuff way better than it did. Yeah, my blueberries are so much happier in that spot. I'm so glad I moved them. Thank you all so much for watching. I try to upload every week. Please subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my videos. Bye!